Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. It's bright and sunny and warm and going for a walk, and today I wanted to talk to you about following your passion. So this relates to my video on how to find your life purpose, and it really is the key to finding your life purpose. So if you already know what you're doing in your life, that's great, and you're already on your path and you're following your passion, that's great. But this video is especially for anybody who feels like they're lost and they're not sure what they're doing. Like they're doing something that they kind of enjoy, but if you have that feeling that it's not, you don't want to be doing it for a long time, or you're doing it just for the money, or you're doing it because maybe somebody else thought you should do it or told you to do it, then that's an indication that you need to find your passion and follow your heart, really. So that's okay. Like, it's okay to try different things and go down the wrong road sometimes, and sometimes you have to do that to find out what you like. Like, not everybody is just gonna know straight away. Some people do. Like, I've always had an instinct that I liked music and that I liked exercise. So I just followed my heart with that, and I just kept going with that. But along the way, there were a few things, like roads that I went down, that when I look back, I think maybe I could have done things another way. But I don't regret doing it the way I did it, because I think I had to do that to learn certain things. So yeah, I definitely have no regrets. And but yeah, like, always follow your passion, and basically just what that is following your instinct and your gut feeling, like your intuition. So get in tune with your intuition if you're not already. And the best way to do that is to meditate. Like I say in every video, like, meditation is like your best medicine, your best tool to change your life in every way possible, because it's just gonna help you to realize what you want more, how you're feeling, and it's just going to help you be more aware of everything and your own thoughts. And then once you're aware of that, the more and more you're aware of that, like I said before in other videos, the more control you have, and not in a controlling way, but more power you have, the more you can do what you want with your life, the more you can change for the better. And yeah, because when you have no idea and you're running on autopilot, like most of society is, then you're really just a victim of the society, and you're a sucker, really. Like, you're one, if you're like not meditating and you're not aware at all of what's going on around you, you're a very easy target for, like, for example, like marketers and stuff. You're easily going to get sucked into the media and what's going on around you. So the more aware you become, the less you get sucked in. And I'm not saying that the media is all bad and it's bad to do anything within society, but it's why you're doing it. Like, are you doing it because you chose to do it yourself, or are you doing it because you got sucked into it? Because it's when you get sucked in that you get caught up in things that aren't always good for you. Sometimes you may be lucky and you get sucked in and you didn't know any better, and it was actually something that worked out really well for you. That happens. But a lot of the time it doesn't happen that way, and like, you see people all around unhappy and miserable because they're not doing what they love in life. They're not on their path. They're not contributing to society in any way. They're just trying to pay the bills. They're not healthy physically, mentally. They don't have time to take care of their health because they're working too much just to pay the bills or whatever. Like, I'm not saying this is everybody, but it's a lot of people, and this is something that I want to change. So, like, following your passion is just so important. Like, again, like, it may feel selfish, I don't know, but it may feel selfish to some people. Like, you shouldn't always do what other people want you to do, you know? You should do what you want to do, because you're the most important person in your life. Nobody else is, because they're the most important person in their life. So if everybody took 100% responsibility for their own life and followed their passion, like, there'd be no issues really in the world. But because people are looking outside too much and trying to control other people and society, like bigger organizations and governments, like they're trying to control society, and individuals are trying to control other people, like for example families and friends, because they are dependent on each other, because they don't have that within themselves, because they haven't spent enough time working on themselves. That's where all the drama, all the destruction is created. Why we have so many problems. And this is changing, this is evolving, so it's really good. But I feel the need to like tell as many people as I can that to follow their path, basically, because everybody has their own individual path and there's no right or wrong, and only you can figure that out for yourself. So follow your instinct, which is your gut feeling, whatever feeling you feel like in the bottom of your stomach. So get in touch with your emotions. Like I've said, that relates to your stomach. So look after your diet to make sure that there's not a lot of food that is clogging up your emotions. Because when you're eating junk food, you're not going to be in tune with your intuition, because that food is coming into, like, is blocking your intuition to an extent, which is creating, like, it creates anxiety, it creates depression, it creates fatigue, other like physical illnesses. If you eat junk food for long enough and you don't do anything about it, it'll create that, which will create bad mental programming, which just gets you off where you want to be. The healthier you are physically, the healthier you also will be mentally. The healthier you are mentally, the more happiness you're going to have, and the better life you'll have, and the better relationships you'll have with others. So this is why it's so important. And yeah, so how you do it, just, yeah, get in touch with your intuition, like I said. Follow your gut feeling. If you feel drawn to a certain activity, anything, whether it's painting, music, drama, science, mathematics, literature, whatever it is, maybe it's something really unique that nobody's ever heard of. Maybe it's business, maybe it's creating your own business, maybe it's doing videos on YouTube like this. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but whatever you feel like you really want to do, like that would be, like, I just really want to do that. But if you have any thought in your head that goes, but you know, I have to work at the moment, I can't afford to do that activity because that's not going to bring any money straight away. And if that's the case, what you do is you do it on the side, whatever it is, however you can. You find the money, you spend all your money investing in the thing that you love. I did this with myself. Any spare money I make from work, pretty much all the money I make from work, apart from food and rent, will go to me doing courses that I'm interested in, buying books, and doing activities that I like music. So I have singing lessons, and I do gymnastics training. So these are all things that are investing in myself, doing things that I love to do, which is going to help me create more things that I like and bring more value to others. The more you do what you love, the more of value you are to society, the more money you'll make. The more you give, the more it'll come back to you. It's just the way the universe works. I've got a video on law of attraction. You can have a look at that too, about what I mean by, like, whatever you put out, you get back. Multiply it too. So yeah, the only thing stopping you from doing what you love is fear. And these fears can be subtle. So it may be your fear of what others think of you, maybe your family, being brought up in a way where Education was highly valued, and you said you had to go to university even though you didn't want to and you didn't know what you wanted to do. Or maybe you knew what you wanted to do, but it wasn't in uni, and you felt like the pressure was too much, so you went and did that anyway. That's an example. Like, that's when you're not following your heart, you're doing what other people are telling you. And it's okay if you do that for a little while, but no matter how far you've gone down the wrong road, like, say you've done a degree and you're not interested in it, you can't see yourself doing it, you want to do something else. It doesn't matter if you feel like you've wasted time, like, oh, maybe I should do this because I've already spent this much time studying. Doesn't matter. Do what you're interested in. If you do like the thing that you studied a little bit, you can still do that on the side because maybe that's easier to make money in the meantime. That's fine. But always follow what you're interested in. This is key. Yeah, you have to get over your fears to do that sometimes. It takes courage. It took courage for me to be a personal trainer. Because my family, particularly my mom, thought that I wouldn't make money, I wouldn't be able to support myself doing this. And little did you know, I made heaps of money. It was really easy once I put in the work, but because I loved it, I was willing to do the work. It didn't feel like work. Occasionally some things feel like work that you have to do, like paperwork and stuff like that, and taxes, but the job itself doesn't feel like work for me. So that was easy for me. And studying music and doing that, that was partly what, like, the reason I went to uni was partly because my family wanted me to go, but I did study something that I enjoyed, so I was glad that I did that. So yeah, I'm just giving you some examples of how I followed my passion, and like, just do things all the time that you're interested in. Don't waste time watching TV, or reading magazines, or playing video games, or hanging out with people that aren't going anywhere in life. Like, maybe you've got some friends that you've had for a really long time, and they just, you see them not having any future, but you don't want to give up your friendship. Like, you don't have to cut them off altogether if you don't want to, but I would just suggest spending more time by yourself, looking into the things that you like to do, and less time with them, because at the end of the day, you know, you wanna lie on your deathbed, whenever that is, and say that, like, feel like you've done what you were meant to do, you know? And like, if you just waste your life away with people that don't care, that's just sad. Like, that's just a shame. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, you don't have to cut people out of your life, but spend more time by yourself. Spend more time doing things you like to do. If you can find other people that like to do what you do, that's great. That's awesome. They're going to be like really good friends. But like, don't hang out with people that don't bring you up, don't support you, and don't motivate you, and don't want to talk about the things that you want to talk about. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you found it useful, and yeah, check out my other video on how to find your life purpose as well, if this topic is something that interests you. And I will see you guys in the next video.